In the streets, villages and countryside of Yorkshire, there's a small team of dedicated midwives.
She's really on the move, look at her!
On call come rain or shine.
Doesn't ever get easy, does it? Your phone goes, it's like, whoa.
Delivering babies into people's homes.
Oh, you're just perfect, aren't you?
Years ago, everybody gave birth at home.
Now, we're turning back the clock.
It's a bit like real life called midwife, but without the bikes.
Baby's coming.
Every time I see a birth, I think women are incredible. Men aren't bad either, but women are amazing. You can just see that love in people when they see the baby.
I like that baby.
I just kind of watched your mum did it all. Good morning.
It's the start of the day for home birth midwives working across Bradford. And they want to look after their 160 mums in style.
So work glasses generally are these ones because they match my uniform. But I do like to change it up. So sometimes we go for these. These are the largest pair, I think. New favourites, like these ones. The weekend pair, which I don't generally wear for work. We have a bit of red-purple clash, so weekend glasses.
Gemma's heading to Buttershaw, an estate southwest of the city centre, to meet 18-year-old Jodie. She's pregnant with her second baby. Jodie and her boyfriend Jason, who's a warehouse worker, have a 1-year-old called Albie.
We met on Xbox, a game called Fortnite.
I went down to meet him and so just went from there.
She was nervous, I wasn't.
You're gonna be nervous, aren't you? I went all the way down to the little town of Skelmersdale to go and meet a stranger that I'd never met before. And we were out of my chest.
Jodie's hoping to give birth in the living room of this 3-bed semi, where she lives with Albie, her 3 sisters, and her mum Donna.
We are a big, close family. So we've got my parents just round the corner, and then we've got his extended family all round, and they're always there as and when we need them, which is nice.
Because Albie was born during lockdown, Jodie was only allowed 1 birth partner at hospital, and her mum had to stay away.
It was awful. I was so scared. Cried before I went in. So I was on video call to my mum, but then I had to put it down. Told me I wasn't allowed to talk to her on the phone, which was awful, because you need your mum in situations like that, and I didn't have mine. I had Jason. It's not that bad, though.
Gemma's arrived in Buttershaw to take a routine blood sample from Jodie.
Come here, Pup. No, you're not meant to be out. You're not meant to be out. You're meant to be in here. I know, look. There you go.
Oh, God. Do you think they'd notice if I took one? Hi, Jodie.
Jodie has a fear of needles,
Let's have a look at your arms, darling.
so Gemma has come with a smaller, specialist one.
Right, butterfly.
Right, I need you to tell me when it's going in.
OK. It's all right, darling. It's all right. Here we go.
Mum!
Nearly done. Nearly done, darling. You're being so brave.
No.
You are.
Ow.
I know. Don't look.
It's never hurt this much. You're not doing my bloods again, you. Ah! Right.
Done.
Oh, you didn't tell me when you were tasting it out.
I didn't know I needed to.
Yeah.
Take care, and I'll maybe see you again. You'll be thinking I hope not. See you later. No worries. She's going to hate me now. She's going to associate. that painful blood taking with me, and it'll be me that gets called to her in labour. She'll think, oh, it's Gemma. A lot of women are anxious about it, but during pregnancy, women just kind of have to get used to it because it's something that we need to do. It's important. It's an important part of their care. I mean, she didn't pass out or anything, which is always a bonus.
But for Jodie, there's a more worrying appointment on the horizon. Baby Albie was only £5.6 when he was born. So today, she's going for a scan at the hospital to make sure this baby is growing at the rate it should be.
You'll have to be quick, Jodie. Taxi's here.
I need my growth report. And you need to take my wee.
Oh, why do I have to carry your wee?
I ain't got no pockets.
Jodie!
Maternity unit at BRI, please.
If Jodie's baby is small, she'll need to go into hospital to be induced, and her mum might miss the birth again.
A bit nervous because this is the part where you find out if they're either small or perfect size, so a bit nerve-wracking.
Right, in you come.
With more mums signing up, the home birth caseload in Bradford has tripled since the team launched 3 years ago. Now Laura's heading to the countryside near Tong for her first home visit of the day.
Teddy, try one of these.
She's visiting Jules, who is 37 weeks pregnant and hoping to give birth at home, where she lives with her partner James and their 2 children.
How are you? Yeah, I'm all right. How are you?
Hi. This is Matilda and Ted.
Oh, nice to meet you. I haven't met you before, have I?
So we've been together 9 years. We moved here about 5 years ago and took on this amazing place, but huge project as well.
So it was like, well, let's just not have a baby yet.
Because we should probably get heating and running hot water. And then we thought, oh, there's never a right time.
There isn't ever a right time.
So just go for it.
Both of her children were born by caesarean section, but her experience with son Teddy's birth is a major reason why Jules now wants a home delivery.
She's flapping her wings.
It was pretty intense, pretty rough. I felt my whole body being dragged around the table. I feel like I was sort of fear-mongered a little bit or talked into things. And if I knew what I knew now 3 years ago, I'd have been in a much better position to make some much better informed choices. And I think he could have been delivered normally. Are you coming to listen to the baby? How exciting.
So when we're going to listen to a heartbeat, we're going to listen about here. That's baby's heartbeat. People think once you've had a C-section that vaginal delivery is off the cards, but that's really not the case. I did exactly that, so I know it's possible.
Wow.
Wow, aren't you clever, you two?
Can you hear that, Ted? That's the baby.
Baby, yes.
I know how it feels to have your birth choices taken out of your hands and to feel like you've missed out on that labour process. Perfect. Everything looks great. There are risks associated with having a caesarean section scar, but this is something that we are trained to watch for. And home birth after caesarean is a choice that we can still support with women.
Former chef turned handyman James is adapting to the prospect of Jules giving birth at home.
I want a red motto.
Red motto. I can see many reasons why to have it at home, and I think they actually outweigh reasons to have it in hospital. So, we'll see, won't we? But, we don't know if it's going to be a girl or a boy yet. Matilda seems to think it's going to be a girl, don't you? You know it. Everyone knows it's going to be a girl, bar Daddy, who says it's still a 50% chance.
Right.
See you later.
See you soon.
See you later. Bye.
It creates that full picture of women, I think, when you see them in their own environment, with their kids and dogs and life and all the rest of it. You get a much better picture of what they're all about, and you do get to know them quicker. In terms of a birth environment, you know, it's absolutely perfect. She's got so much space, hasn't she? You can imagine it being a really, really beautiful setting.
Jules's plan to birth at home is on course. But back at the Bradford Royal Infirmary, 18-year-old Jodie is having the critical sizing scan to determine whether her home birth will be possible.
Right, your baby is busy. Can you see his little face there? Oh, baby's definitely having a drink now. You see? That's the mouth open. So what happens now is I'll put all the measurements on a chart and then you'll be going upstairs to antenatal clinic. Got a bit snap happy. There you go, sweetheart, for you. All right, pet, take care.
If Jodie's baby is too small, she'll be advised to labour in hospital, which could mean her mum missing the birth again.
See what they say when... Say, you've got to be induced. That's what they're going to say. Don't want to be induced again. I'm not being induced again. Come on.
Jodie's scans have been assessed by Dr. Corley.
It's fine. So, we're having a look at the scan today. So, first of all, baby's head down, which is really good, so going the right way around. When I look at the growth, it actually is the baby is growing in a normal pattern. So, the grey line is the average 50th centile, and the green is the lower end of normal line. So, your baby is between that. And I've worked out that your baby's putting on about 22 grams a day, which is absolutely normal, okay? Your baby is growing.
Better now that I've been reassured that he's still got loads of growing time to do. And he's not going to be small, he's on the right lines.
As night falls over Bradford, Jodie has gone into labour. It's 10 p.m, and as the on-call midwife tonight, Claire's heading to Buttershaw.
You all right, sweetheart? How are we doing? Jodie, do you want to start something to say? Well, you're standing up a bit. We'll just try and blow this up a little bit further for you. Doing really well. She's contracting. There's some change in her cervix there, so yeah, hopefully it'll be tonight. Do you want your ball, Jodie? Do you want to try sitting on your ball and side up pillow? The pool's warming up nicely, isn't it? Do you like having baths, Jodie? You love them? Oh, ideal when having a birth pool, isn't it?
All right, Jodie, love.
So sometimes we attend a birth and the house can be just full of family and friends.
You want to bite my pizza?
You know, you may have children there, you may have grandma there, you may have relatives sometimes popping in and out.
Space is tight, So Jodie's family are making DIY alterations so the midwives have more room.
Perfect. That's lovely. Yeah, it's all really interesting, but it's all about choice of the woman, what she feels comfortable and who she wants there for her birth.
Should we try and dim these lights a bit for you to get it all nice and chilled out for you?
When you're actually in that moment when people are birthing, I think you kind of forget them surroundings of what's going on. You're immersed in that birth with them too.
Jason, do you want to come around this side? Then if you want to rub a bath, do you want to come around here? Is that easier for you? Jodie's coping really well. She's been in the pool, and that seemed to really help her. A little bit of a back massage. She loves water, so I think that were ideal for Jodie. She's getting really regular contractions, so we'll see how things go. Just go with it, Jodie.
Can I have a cup of tea, please? No! Come back. Kieran! Make us a cup of tea, my love.
Just nervous, for our sake.
Just absolutely love that people invite us into their homes so we can care for them. You get to know the families. It's just really lovely that the women birth so beautifully and different. I really believe they birth so differently at home.
Come on, Jodie, you're fine, darling.
Don't panic, just go with your body. Don't panic. Your baby's coming, okay? Don't panic. Just go. Well done. Baby's head's out now.
Get out! His head's out.
Right, if you're going to next time, stay under the water. On your next contraction, another big push, okay? I'm going to meet your baby. You are amazing.
I need it out now.
Yeah. Big push on that next contraction. Go on, push. Push.
He's coming.
Come on. Go on, Jodie. Well done, sweetheart. Jodie, I'm going to lift him straight up to you, sweetheart. Well done, darling. We've got time. Oh, look, it's beautiful. Well done. There you go.
Oh, good.
Being at home, just a relaxed environment with the family support, and just so calm and in control. She did absolutely fantastic. She had an absolutely beautiful birth. So where you need to cut is just, you know, between this, just after this cord here, okay? Around there. Perfect. That's lovely. So leave that one on, that's lovely. That's let go, does it? So give me your back. In there, sweetheart. Just take that wet one. Alright, just keep it nice and warm, give them a good dry.
Brilliant.
Straight onto this mat then, his head on, just like that.
There we go, just ransom.
Jodie, shall we put baby with you so baby can keep nice and warm next to your skin?
Over in the northwest of the city,
Cheers, Phoebe. See you later.
Gemma runs a weekly home birth clinic,
Hello. Hi, Gemma. Come in.
seeing mums from booking right up to birth.
You only know what's normal for you. No one else does.
And today she's expecting Miriam, who has come with her son Henry and is 24 weeks pregnant with her second child.
Oh, he's fast asleep, isn't he? brilliant. What are you having?
A boy.
Yeah, another boy.
Yeah, we're having another boy.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, fab. So, shall we have a listen to it? Shall we have a little listen?
Yeah.
All right, and we'll do a little measurement as well.
Okay.
Gemma needs to measure the growth of Miriam's baby. Her first son, Henry, was a whopping £10.12 when he was delivered by caesarean section.
When I was pregnant with Henry, I was very, very big, wasn't I? Like, looking back at pictures, I can't remember how I even stood up, to be fair.
It's unbelievable.
So,
do you remember what they said when they pulled him out?
I just remember the midwife saying something like, "Oh, wow."
Yeah, she actually exclaimed wow when she held him because he was massive.
So in hindsight, it was probably not so bad that I had a C-section.
Let me plot your measurement on here and we'll see where we are. So 24 and 4, and you're measuring 26. When you've got a mum who's wanting a vaginal birth after a caesarean and their baby's measuring on the larger side, they're slightly more likely to maybe have a hospital birth as opposed to someone who's got a completely low-risk pregnancy.
But there's some encouraging news for Miriam.
There we go. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. So these are small ones. These are like average. So you're between average and the larger side, which is absolutely fine.
Well, still looks smaller than last time, so...
Yeah, exactly.
The way you viewed a C-section, I think she felt a bit down that she didn't get that moment of giving birth. So this time, well, you get to do it.
Miriam is originally from Cologne in Germany and settled in Bradford after meeting fiancé Daniel on a language course.
It's better. It's been a while since we've been this time. I didn't think we'd end up together. I fancied her, but it was like, yeah, just whatever, it'll pass 3 weeks, whatever. And I was lucky that it ended up working the way it did because I've never gotten rid of her.
We've chosen to have a home birth this time, mainly because we just wanted something a bit more natural and a bit more without as much medical interference, maybe.
Miriam hopes to give birth in the living room of their Victorian terrace in the city suburb of Heaton.
Open it, yeah, we can open it. Let's go. Oh, look.
Miriam's mum, Christine, has sent a package to the family from Germany. They haven't seen each other for over a year.
Oh, we've got some books, look.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, look, Winnie the Pooh. It is difficult not having my mum there all the time, particularly when I'm having a bit of a stressful day. Oh, wow. Can you take it out? With being pregnant, obviously, it's one of those things that you kind of want to talk to your mum about, I suppose, when you've got questions or... But then we do video calls every day.
Ja.
Hallo. Sag mal danke für unsere Kiste. The midwives play a big role in fulfilling a sort of family role in a way that it's really nice that, particularly where I didn't have an appointment for a while, but there was something I wanted to ask Gemma, and I just texted her and just said, look, if you've got some time, will you be able to talk at some point? And she was really helpful. She's always available as well to help out with questions or decisions that you find difficult to make by yourself, maybe.
Mums can come to rely on us, especially when they've got family that are abroad. We are there with mothers through the most challenging and emotional things they'll ever go through, and that really does bond you. This bond that you create with women is so strong.
On the other side of the city, Laura's on her way back to Tong Village to see Jules, who's now gone past her due date by 2 weeks.
Okay. From 42 weeks, the risk of adverse outcomes does start to increase, so we offer some interventions to encourage labour to start.
So far, Jules has declined any form of intervention. Laura's come to see if her plans have changed.
I am kind of on tenterhooks. I feel like I'm ready to know what the plan is. She's got that plan in her head and she knows what she's happy to accept. I feel like I kind of want in on that. so I know kind of where we're heading a little bit. Hello! Still pregnant, Jules?
I feel really fine with it. I'm not like, oh, God.
You look really well. You don't look like somebody that's fed up of being pregnant.
Yeah. And the baby's, like, really responsive.
Fair enough. So what's your kind of thoughts?
I don't want to have a sweep.
What is it that makes you not like the idea of a sweep? Is it just the intervention?
And the fact that we don't talk about what the downside of doing that is, which is it could start contractions that don't go anywhere for days, and by the time you actually get to active labour, you're knackered. And accidentally, I don't know.
Breaking waters.
Yeah, and I know that's a really small thing, but...
it's still an intervention, isn't it?
Yeah.
I, in terms of sweeps, sort of very comfortable with people choosing to not have them till after the due date. Very comfortable with choosing to decline them full stop. I think that they do have a useful place in a last-ditch attempt.
Yeah.
So I think if you are getting towards a point
I've sort of said, like, 43.
43. So we've got a week, haven't we? Not to put a deadline on it or anything.
I hadn't.
No.
But, like, yeah.
Sometimes for your own peace of mind, you need, like, not a finish line, but you need to know when.
Yeah.
Right, well, I will see you at some point this week. You've got my number. Text me, you know, if you need to in the meantime.
Yep.
But I'll wait for the call.
Yeah.
The following night, it looks like Jules's patience has paid off. It's almost 1 a.m. and Laura's just heard that Jules has finally gone into labour. She's meeting Gemma so they can head there together.
Morning. You all right? It doesn't ever get easy, does it? No. Your phone goes, it's like, awake.
Oh.
I like your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Do you like my?
I do.
Laura.
Like your Laura bun.
Laura night bun. Shall we set off?
Yeah.
Nighttime call-outs are a regular occurrence for the home birth team. Mum of 2 Laura is used to the drill.
It's just become part of our family life that sometimes the kids get up in the morning and I'm out and Mum's not there, and that's the great thing about the kids being a little bit older is that they've got their phones, so I can text them, they can wake up to a message saying, you know, I've gone out but I'll be back to pick you up from school. It's a bit of a chaotic element to our lives because there's no planning it, but we make it work. Hello. Hi. You okay? This is Gemma.
Hi, Gemma. Hi. She's not even in the bath yet, so she's just doing the contractions sort of thing, but it's just a waiting game now, isn't it?
How are we doing? We're here. We'll just pootle about a little bit.
It's my job for the night. Hopefully the tank's filled up with water now, it's heated up. It's from an air source heat pump, so better if it was gas.
We think labour's established, it certainly appears that way. We don't know, we're just doing a lot of observing at the moment. We've had a listen to baby's coping absolutely fine with labour. The pool's sort of getting filled up. James is on with pans now, filling it. Yeah, it's just a nice place to be at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Three hours after the midwives arrived, Jules agrees to an examination.
Right, if I just lay here, is that okay?
Yeah, of course. I'd say you're about 3 centimetres, but it's so stretchy. I could stretch it to be 5 or 6. Baby's in a really good position as well from what I can feel, so looking straight back towards your bottom. So I think probably the last couple of hours we've been doing a lot of rotating and descending. So you do what you want to do. If you want to get in the pool, get in the pool.
Well, it's ready, isn't it?
It's ready. You might as well have a nice float around in there. It looks lovely.
How's that, Jules?
It's just a massive relief, isn't it?
Start cooking now, I think. Cook the dog with rice. Make some bread. Keep yourself busy. What time is it?
Oh, hi, it's Laura in home birth team. Is Lydia there?
There's a small risk that labour could rupture Jules's previous C-section scars. Laura must keep the hospital updated.
I have just assessed her and she's a really, really stretchy 3 with a low head now. She's just got into the pool, so everything at the moment looks good. When you're at a labour where you know that there's potential risks that you're aware of, you know, we're little risk managers, aren't we, midwives in labour, and we're always got, you know, our eye 10 steps ahead at what could happen, what am I expecting to see, what am I going to do if I don't see that. So I think there is a sense, I suppose, of trepidation when it comes to that, and it's because the stakes are really high. There is that feeling of, it's not an anxiety feeling, but just that you really need to be on your game.
It's daybreak, and Jules has been in labour all night.
Oh. No.
It still hurts. Try and move a little bit and see if you can kind of shake it out.
It's all everywhere.
You're right.
No, make it stop. No, I'm leaving the plot.
Listen, if it's nearly the end, it's normal to feel like you're losing the plot. If it's not nearly the end, then we'll take you in and we'll do whatever you want, all right? So we're about 4 centimetres. Okay.
I'm not doing this for another 10 hours.
That's fine.
Sorry.
You don't have to be sorry to anybody. Hello, my love, are you all right? Yeah, we've just reassessed. She looks quite transitional. She feels like she's losing the plot a little bit now, but she's still just 4, so she's opting to come in and as a semi-elective section, if you're able to do that. Yeah, are you guys all right to arrange the ambulance? Sorry, I'm being absolutely no use.
No,
I don't feel like there's anything that I can do. I think if you feel like you're making progress and, you know, the end is closer, you can kind of make your peace with that. But when it feels like you're going through all that and not really getting anywhere fast, it's frustrating, isn't it? So I can understand she's just absolutely shattered.
At the Bradford Royal Infirmary, the hospital midwives take over from the home birth team.
What's the plan? So her plan always with transfer was that it would be for a section and nothing else.
Okay.
So she's going to go on the elective list
Okay.
because she's done.
Right.
When a home birth changes plan and, you know, somebody ends up having a baby in hospital, I suppose you could look at it as a bit like, oh, you know, this is what we were aiming for and this is what we've ended up with. But I think it's not a failure to have a change of plan. At the real sort of heart of midwifery for us, I think, as a team, is about women feeling that they've got choices, that they've got a caring team around them that are going to help support them in those choices, and we'll look after them whatever they decide is right for them.
See you later. Bye.
As Jules heads into theatre for a C-section, for Laura and Gemma, it's finally time for bed and the rest of the day off. On the other side of the city, Midwives Claire and Michaela are doing a postnatal visit with Jodie, who had her baby in her living room 7 days ago.
It's really lovely when we go back to see family after the baby's been born. We just see how they're settling in and just to see how this new little addition has changed over the past few days as well, because they do change really, really quickly. So it's really lovely to see how they're getting together as a family unit now. Hi, you all right? Congratulations, hiya!
Jodie's baby, who they've called Oakley, needs a routine blood test to check for any serious health conditions.
So the noise of this little clipper sounds worse than what it is. You might have a little cry to start with, but usually, you know, just... Do you want Claire to hold him well?
Hopefully, baby Oakley hasn't inherited his mum's fear of needles.
Perfect, thank you. That's all it is, 4 spots of blood, dropped onto a card, and we pop that in the post. That's fine, it's done.
The team will support Jodie and Oakley for as long as needed.
I love looking after women and their families, seeing this new life come into the world. We have such fantastic relationships because we have this continuity of care with the women.
Congratulations again. Do ring though if you need anything. Take care.
And then you come away and you're leaving a family. You know, it's amazing.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Hi Gems, I am just pulling up outside Jules' house, so I might catch you at the office at maybe 5 o'clock-ish. All right, darling, see you soon.
It's 7 days since Jules was transferred to the Bradford Royal Infirmary. Her C-section was a success, and Matilda's prediction for a baby girl was spot on.
I've been involved in Jules' story since right at the beginning of her pregnancy, but obviously when I last saw her, she was waiting to have her caesarean section, so it'd be quite nice to see what happened after we went and how she feels about it all. Hello! Hi!
Hi!
Look at the size of her!
She's a little beastie, isn't she?
Well, you don't make small babies, do you?
No.
And has she got a name yet?
Aurelia.
Aurelia.
Aurelia Grace.
Oh, that's a beautiful name. Oh, nanny dog's on duty.
Oh, you are waking up now, aren't you?
And how are you feeling?
Feel good.
Yeah.
I can laugh today without
It's good progress.
thinking my insides are going to fall out.
Oh, that's good. That's amazing. How do you feel about like your labour and things? Are you still happy with all of your decisions you made?
Yeah, you're always going to think like, what if I did this or what if I did that? But at the same time, I remember saying to you something like that, this is going to go for another 12
I know where
hours.
it's going. Yeah,
I know where it's
remember
going.
you saying it. Yeah. And I think
I could feel that.
That was my gut feeling. Giving birth is all about women's choice and women being in control, and that is what women need to have a positive experience.
No, it was still a bit like, I loved the whole night.
Yeah, we had a great time, didn't we?
And everything else has been good, so yeah.
When things don't go to plan, but you've played your part in making sure that mums feel seen, heard and listened to, that can sometimes actually be even more rewarding, because something that had the potential to be really quite traumatic wasn't, and they still felt in control, and you've still got a happy mum and a happy baby at the end. Oh, she's put loads on. We expect them to put on between 30 and sort of 50, 60 grams a day, and she's putting on 50, so she's right at the top end of that, which is fabulous. To Laura and the team, thank you for all your care and support during my pregnancy, birth and beyond. You are a credit to midwifery. You and your team are hugely inspiring, and I know will be changing the lives of women and babies in Bradford for the better. Much love, Jules and family. Aww.
Over at Gemma's clinic on the outskirts of the city centre, news has just come in about her latest expectant mum.
So Miriam is in hospital. Miriam is on labour ward currently. So what happened was Miriam's waters broke. She rang maternity assessment yesterday and they've invited her into the hospital. Once waters are broken, the risk of infection to the baby increases because there's not that sort of sealed balloon bag around the baby anymore. So it is a low risk, but it is a risk.
Miriam's labour hasn't progressed, and she's decided to stay in hospital to be induced.
At the end of the day, as much as I'd like to sort of follow my birth plan, what I need to do is make sure that the baby's okay and that I'm hopefully okay at the end of it as well. So I'm just taking the advice I've been given and just, making the most out of it.
I'm disappointed for Miriam because she really wanted a home birth. I was really hopeful for her, but she's got to do what's right for her based on the information she's been given. And if she's decided that that's the right decision for her, then that is the most important thing. And I will still see her. I will still see her postnatally, obviously. And yeah, I just hope that it's. I hope all's going well for her. I really do. I love Miriam.
But it takes a further 2 days before Miriam's in the final stages of labour.
Go with whatever you're feeling. That's it.
She's being looked after by hospital midwife Megan.
She's feeling lots of urges to push, so she might be coming up to fully dilated. We're just going to wait and see at the moment. This is the delivery trolley, so we're just preparing it all for delivery. Just go with it. That's it, just go with it, Miriam, just go with it. That's it. Perfect, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Go on, keep that going. It's okay, slow your breathing down. That's it.
I'm sorry for being so noisy.
Don't be silly, it's fine. She's doing really well. I've just examined her and she's only got a little bit of cervix left, so she's progressed really well. Final hurdle now, so fingers crossed. Go on, 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 go on. Perfect, that's it.
Oh, because he's moving.
I know. Is it?
Yeah.
Wiggling around.
Really not the time and place, is it?
What, to be moving around?
Yeah.
Just wants to come out.
Hold your legs back, big breath in.
Come on, right back.
You can do it. Go on, big push now.
Go on.
That's it. That's brilliant. Go on, push past it.
Go on, go on, go on.
Bit
Go
extra.
on.
You're doing absolutely incredible, okay? You see loads of your baby's head now.
Little push, just little. Well done. Heads out.
Hello, baby boy.
Hello. Just want a cup? Hello, mister. Oh. Oh, well done, you.
0338.
Amazing.
It's just like a little
Oh, well done.
Oh,
That's amazing.
Thank you so much.
We didn't do anything. You did it all.
It had to be the single most magical thing I've ever seen. It was unbelievable. Miriam did amazing. He's amazing. I don't know. It doesn't quite feel real yet.
Yeah, it's weird because he's only been here just over an hour, but it just doesn't feel like he's ever not been there.
Yeah.
Hallöchen. Oh, guck mal, das Babychen. Oh, ist der süß, sag mal. Ach nee. Jetzt ist er ein richtiger kleiner Junge. Guck, angezogen, Decke drauf. Oh, nee. Oh Gott.
It's 3 weeks since Miriam's baby boy was born, and they've named him Oscar.
Sausage. He's sausage.
And Gemma's back for possibly the last time.
I've looked after Miriam from the very, very start. I booked her, and now I'm discharging her, and there's been no one else in between. It's just been me and her. So I'm going to miss her. Hello. Look at this big boy.
I know.
Miriam.
Hello, big boy. How are you?
How are you doing, love? Are you okay?
Yeah, not bad, thank you.
Good. You're looking great.
Thank you.
I like this.
Thank
Very
you.
nice. Sometimes mums do go really quiet at the last appointment, knowing that that journey we've been on together is coming to the end. Miriam, that's amazing. So, 380 grams. But at the end of the day, we have to say goodbye and leave them to stand on their own 2 feet with their baby. Lovely. So, my love, because I'm not doing anything for you now.
No,
apart from the fact that I just love coming. Yeah, your health visitor can take over now. She can. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to discharge you.
I knew it was going to happen, but...
Oh, yeah. I'm just so thrilled that I had the opportunity to look after you and
thank you for everything.
and see you through your pregnancy and everything. It's been a real joy and a real pleasure for me.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm just so bad with this sort of stuff.
Oh, don't. But you're amazing. Right, my lovely.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Lots and lots of love.
Thank
you and your gorgeous boys.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Right, okay.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Bye-bye, mister. Bye-bye, be a good boy. Right, darling, you take
All right,
care.
you too.
Mwah.
See you soon.
Oh, she's just done amazingly. She has, and I know it didn't, it didn't go to how we'd planned, but she still had a vaginal birth after a cesarean, which is amazing.
Oh, Oscar.
I knew it was always going to be tough to say goodbye to her, but yeah, she's, she's doing great.